What's up, guys? Coach John Wojo here with JW Fitness with another question. I'm starting off with dumbbell bench presses. What weight do the ladies start at for this? I have 5, 10, and 25 pound weights. The 25s feel okay, but I'm wondering if that's too heavy to start. All right, so this is another one of those questions where I don't feel that the person asking the question understands the importance of training to within a certain proximity of failure. So you don't just arbitrarily grab weights that feel heavy or feel good, and let's say, some program that they found in a magazine says, do 3 sets of 10 of dumbbell bench press. And so they grab something that feels all right, and they do a set of 10, and once they reach 10, regardless of how hard they were straining, regardless of their actual proximity to failure, they stop at 10 because that feels good, and they put it down, and then they rest a little bit. And for a lot of these people, because I see them in the gym, and I've worked with people like this in a group setting, they won't rest very long. And it makes sense why they don't rest very long, is because they didn't really achieve any type level of fatigue, so they don't need to rest very long because they weren't really working very hard. In their minds, they think they're working hard, but they're far from failure. So they do the set of 10, they put it down, they rest maybe a minute, talk to their friends, and then they pick up the weight again. Boom, they do another set of 10. From an outsider's perspective, it's clear that it's like pretty fairly easy. They're doing something for 10 that they probably could do for like 20 if they push themselves. Put it down, and then that's how they proceed with their workout. And then that's why they ask questions like this, because they're missing the point that a working set is a working set. You have to work. You have to be approaching failure on your working sets. Otherwise, it's not a stimulus. You're going into the gym to give your body a reason to adapt, to get stronger, to get bigger. You're not just achieving that result through some osmosis or like just checking a box on your workout log that says, yeah, I did 3 sets of 10. I don't know why I'm not getting stronger. If you're able to handle a weight with good form and you're doing it for 10 that maybe you could have got 13, it's okay to stop at 10. You have multiple sets to do, and that is on the lower end of what is a stimulating work set. You don't have to go to absolute balls out failure on every work set. And I won't get into the periodization of that. I talk about that till the cows come home. But the idea is, again, you have to work within a certain proximity of failure on your working sets for it to be considered a work set, for it to be considered something that is of a sufficient intensity to stimulate muscle growth. Otherwise, it's just another warm-up set, and then you should go heavier, or you should add reps to that set. So that is my advice for this person. And then the amount of weight you could handle for, X amount of repetitions or X amount of sets for X amount of repetitions, that's entirely an individual thing. It has nothing to do with what the other ladies in the gym are using. That is up to you and your level of strength in that exercise, your level of development and technical proficiency in that particular exercise. That's something that nobody can tell you. Coach can guide you and say, hey, why don't you start here? And that coach will watch you and say, oh, great, you know what? We're going to go up a little bit on the next set because that looked a little bit easier. And then that coach is going to help you discover for yourself how to hone in, what weights you should be using on what exercise and what a work set actually feels like. So that's what I got for you. Guys, if you appreciate the content, like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you soon.